Hey everyone, it's Tara. So today I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of my new stamp collection stash for Canada. So obviously I had to buy a whole bunch of new stamps since I moved, since the United States stamps are useless out here. Before I left, I tried to use up as many stamps as I could, but I also just gave a lot of my pen pals some extra stamps that I had, since I would get absolutely no use out of them. And before I moved, I did place an order for all the stamps that I thought I would like online, and then had them delivered to my husband's apartment. So I thought I'd share with you those stamps. My husband also gave me some of his that he had, so I have those in my stash as well. So this is one of those. It's just some regular stamps here. They're so teeny tiny. I don't know why their stamps are so small, but I actually really enjoy it because then you can fit a lot more on one envelope or postcard. It's a lot easier to kind of fill it up and use a lot of different designs. And these are just regular domestic stamps for Canada. I don't really know what the theme of these ones, were. United Nations World Heritage in Canada. So probably just like World Heritage sites, I guess. I don't know. And I think these are maybe another one of those similar stamps domestic. They're just like popular spots from far and wide, just places in Canada. And these ones are the Northern Lights, which are my super favorite. These are the international stamps. They're so pretty, but there's also another set that's a little bit better than these ones, but these ones are the international ones, so I had to pick up some of those, since now basically all of my pen pals, except for maybe a few that I can count on one hand, are international technically. These are the Haunted Canada stamps. There's actually 2 sets in this series, I think, that they have for sale at least. So these are also domestic. They have some amazing foiling on them. A lot of stamps in Canada actually have this foiling, which I love. The stamps themselves, like the pictures on them, I'm not too fond of. I really like these little skeleton pirate guys. Maybe the train is kind of cool, but like this guy, nobody cares about you. And then that lady. And then this boat. But you can see they have foiling on them. It says Haunted Canada. And also some French, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce because that is not I'm not good at it. I'm trying very hard. But yeah, it's so cool. I love them. And these are the other designs in that series. These ones I like a lot better than the other, but they also have foiling. It's so cool. And there's like a little texture to it with the foiling, which I really like. But just some different designs. I like that one a lot. I like the colors on this one. And then this one is so cool because it's like a skull for a face. Neat. These are the rooster stamps. I'm pretty sure these are international. My husband had those, and he had these. He gave them to me. We have these daisies, pretty plain. They're a little bit longer than your normal stamps. I think these are just domestic, but they come with little stickers. These little guys, if I can peel one off, like an envelope closure or something like that. I think that's a really cool idea and just kind of neat. Something that makes it a little bit more unique, but I like the purple on this, so got those. Then the lotus. These also have like the little stickers to be like an envelope closure or whatever. These ones are pretty big. Oh no, they're separated, sorry. So these are 2 different stamps, but really pretty. I like the soft color on those. 150 years of photography. Also domestic stamps. I've used some of these already. But they have a few different photographers, I think, in this series, and these are the only ones that I really liked when I was looking through them. But also there's some foiling on the bottom, that Canada. This one I really like it's the only one that's not black and white in this set. But I just kind of like how, I don't know, empty these stamps are, if that makes sense. Halifax Wrecked. I don't really care for these. I think these were my husband's. So, it's whatever. These ones I love. They're like little geometric bees. They're so cool. The colors on them, the way they're designed, they're just super, super neat looking. I love them. Got some dinosaurs. There's nothing with a pterodactyl on it, unfortunately, but I just thought these were kind of cool. Got some more of that foiling going on. And then they also kind of come off the stamp edge a little bit. If I can peel this up without ripping it. Makes it a little bit harder to take off, but you can see it comes off the stamp edge, which I think is really cool. I like when they do that. And there's a lot of texture on these ones. It's kind of like embossed almost with the foiling, but they just did a really cool job with those. Really unique. These ones are Weather Wonders. I think this is one of my favorite sets. I absolutely love clouds and just like weather stuff. I think it's just so pretty. The muted colors in these are just like phenomenal in my opinion. And the clouds are gorgeous. So the designs do repeat, but I'm alright with that. And these are the most amazing stamps I've ever owned, I think. Astronomy set for domestic. So these ones are the Northern Lights again, the Milky Way. And there's foiling on them to show you like constellations, which is just so neato. It's so unique and just, ugh. I want to use these stamps all the time. And then I also picked up a bunch of low denominational stamps because I'm all about that life. I did not know, however, that in Canada, the low denominational stamps are, they're not self-adhesive. So you actually have to lick the back of them. I forget what you actually call that, but I was pleasantly surprised when I got those in the mail. So I've already used some of these. I like to just use them kind of as decoration. So I just put them on. I'll probably use them more than I did in the States just because I'll probably use a lot of like domestic stamps to mail internationally, and so to make up the difference I'll have to add some of these here. But they just have a lot of cool colors. They're all insects, I think, something like that. But yeah, so you have like the 3-cent stamp. There's this 10-cent stamp here, and that is like a dragonfly, I think. I don't know anything about bugs, you guys. This one I really love. I love the colors on this. A large milkweed bug. Goodness, I can't talk. I don't know what a milkweed bug is. I know cockroaches, scorpions, and spiders. Margined leatherwing. I don't know what that is either. But again, the colors on these are so pretty. A paper wasp. I really like the look of this one a lot. I like the blue background. We got some butterflies or moth. It's kind of neat. A little red. Here's a butterfly. A dogbane beetle. Short. Assassin bug. Whoa. They're kind of trippy to look at. Like, it almost looks like you're looking at one of those like cross-eyed pictures. I forget what they're called. Where you like have to cross your eyes and find out what the actual picture is inside of a bunch of weird stuff. But it kind of makes me cross my eyes when I look at them. The northern bumblebee, lady beetle, monarch caterpillar. Oh, I actually got like 3 of these. I actually ordered 2 on accident. I got 1 of each, but for some reason I ended up with 2 of this. And then when I got the package, they sent me an extra one. So they really wanted me to have these stamps. And then another set of this was my husband's, so he gave me that. So those are all the amazing stamps that Canada has to offer. They have a lot more on their website. I mean, there's more of like boring subject matter stamps in my opinion. I don't really care for like historical ones or anything like that. I like just stuff that looks pretty mostly. But I'm really excited to see kind of like what they come up with in the next few years or whatever, and kind of keep track of all their new releases, how I used to do back in the States, and just see what new things they come up with and what new designs. So I'm really excited, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated as I buy new stamps as they come out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!